Demi, Vollering. Either one, great story, great day for FTJ. So the ladies are FTJ Zuez, and the guys are Group Palmer, FTJ Group Palmer. And they just had a great day today. Two different races. One's in France, one's in Spain, and they got a win today. So it's like a thing going on, where if the men win on that by that sponsor, then the women's win. So it's really great to see. I'm really impressed with Demi Vollering and her FD Zuez team today. They were amazing today. They pulled off of them like they looked like a little bit like the UAE team with the tempo they set on the climb. That last climb, they set like a massive tempo on that last climb, and on that last climb, I can't remember the young ladies, but she's the leader of the King of the Mountains right now. So I can't pull up any of my computers because they're all occupied. And as she won on the mountain, I might need to go to yeah, I need to go to my thing. So let's get the results. So hopefully that doesn't mess that up. So that's Lewis. So we're going to find my computer. It says I don't want to go mess with it because it runs so slow. And the FDJ Zuez team, they had like a really good so I think it's Juliette Labousse. She's wearing the Queen of the Mountains. Demi Vollering is now in the Queen of the Mountains. So there's Evita Muzak. So Juliette Labousse was the other teammate. So Evita Muzak was the one that was in the Queen of the Mountains jersey. And the only reason I'm talking about her is because at the bottom of the climb, she just basically went to the front and just set just a mean tempo for Vollering. And like the rest of the group, there were two riders away, one from Movistar, and then the one rider from Movistar, and then the rider. So a Movistar rider attacked. They caught her. Then SD Works, Misha attacked. They caught her, but they caught her first. Then they caught the Movistar rider. Then her name is Avita Muzak went to the front, set the tempo for Vollering, who was sitting halfway back. And the commentators were losing their mind because, oh, Dami's sitting so far back. Oh my goodness, is she okay? Dami was fine. Dami was just scoping things out. And then Demi waited till about 3 kilometers or something like that. Then she put in her attack. She went to the front. And one movie star rider, Marlene Rousser, was able to sit on her wheel. But it was almost like when Poggi attacks and somebody sits on his wheel and then they realize, I don't think that was a good idea. So basically, that's what happened with Marlene Rousser. She got dropped a little bit, but she still managed to hold on for second place. But because she was on Demi's wheel when Demi attacked, so obviously she got that gap, and she was able to maintain that gap. And the Van der Bruggen, yesterday's winner, she was third on the stage. So in the GC now looks like with Demi Vollering winning the stage, Demi Vollering goes into the lead by 45 seconds, and the Vandenbergen is in second place by 46 seconds, and plus the bonus that Demi Vollering got on the line. So that gives her, like, that actually, made her lead bigger. But then, because Vandenbergen came in second, she also got some bonus seconds. So, so she stayed pretty close. So Vandenbergen is in second, and Marlene Rosa is in third. She's 42nd second. So it's close for the podium, but Demi Vollering is got a clear advantage of 45 seconds. And then after the third place, fourth place, Cedrine Cabal. She's at 149 down, and she's a young lady. She's really young, really impressive. She rides for EF Education only, and she finished fourth on the day. But she's really young, and I was like, hoping that she could just compose herself and just stay up there and get a good finish. But she wasn't able to do that. But she still, I mean, when I say good finish, I was like, man, if she just times it right, like she did in Liège, man, she rode really well in Liège, and I thought she was going to be able to put in one of those attacks that she did at Liège. And I'm talking about Cithrine Cabal, but she wasn't able to put in that same attack that she did at Liège, and she finished in fourth place, which is still really good. but she's at like 149 down, and it all depends on what happens on the next stage. I'm not sure if she'll be able to get that one that she's like almost a minute. She's a minute and 3 seconds down on third place, Marlene Russo. So Marlene Russo literally has to die in the last stage in order for her to get that back. That's a big gap. That's a big gap with one big mountain stage left. So we'll see. I mean, you never know. If Cedrine gets onto the podium, that would be flipping amazing. So this was after US type day. I mean, it was an amazing day. Demi Vollering winning. You know, she put in a final attack. Her teammates worked really hard on the climb, got her to, got her up the climb and destroyed the rest of the field and whittled the field down. They had to do this last climb that they did. They had to do like twice basically. So they went halfway up it, then went down, then came around, and then came back and went up to the top. And it was pretty steep because the ladies looked like they were standing still. Probably could have run up next to them because that's how steep it was today for the ladies. It was a tough climb today, but it was a really good race. Really good to see Demi Vollering. She's like looks like she's going to defend her title because she's the winner. She's last year's winner, and she's here to get back her crown. Like she's not ready to relinquish her crown. So well done to Demi Vollering. And then to keep it with FDJ. So FDJ Zuez is the ladies, and then the men. His name is Louis Askey. He got his first pro win today, and he rides for it's FDJ but Groupama FDJ. I think the Groupama comes first with the men. So it's Groupama FDJ, and he won today. And like I said, go to the Instagram and you can see the win that he got today. It was an amazing because it was an uphill finish. It was pretty steep, and he waited for like that last part of the climb to really do his thing. And he just, when he went, that was just it. So he's 24 years old. He's from Great Britain, but he was speaking French. So I got the right rider, Louis Askey. Gotta be the same rider. So he's the winner for today. So Louis Askey, yep, got the right rider. Because he was speaking French. He speaks French really well because most of the riders that are young like this, what they do is like when they're 16, 17, they actually move to France and they live in these places. So, because when I was watching the interview and he was speaking the French, it just sounded like, I didn't even realize that he was British until now that I'm looking at it. He's 24 years old. The race today was 183 kilometers. The profile of the race looks like a saw blade because it just went up and down, up and down, up and down. And it was a really good good race today. So they sort of went out. They did a sort of like a undulating type climb, and then they had four little steep climbs in the middle, and then finished on a circuit, which they did how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. A circuit where they did 7 times, and then after the climb was pretty good. It didn't really whittle the field down, but it strung them out. They were riding hard. It was a good race to see, and I didn't even know that race was on today. But yeah, it's called the Boo Boo is it Boo Bukin the Del Lune the Bukin de Lune. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Bukel de Lune Chatelain. Bukel de Lune Chatelain. Bukel de Lune de Chatelain. That's how you pronounce the race. 183 kilometers. I knew I would eventually get it out. 183 kilometers. Really like a challenging race. This is what you call a hilly race, and it was a tough race. And the Louis Askey got like an amazing finish today. Like say he broke away just about a kilometer to go. The race, they had a breakaway and stuff, for the hills and stuff. But then towards the end of the race, this is a typical type of race. The break goes away, it stays away, and then the big boys, the big teams decide to go to the front. Okay, enough's enough. We got to get this back because we want our sprinter to win. And then it came down, and then Louis Askey, he just they were all they were like lined up, coming up the last climb. And basically, he just had the most gas. He said he just waited, and then when he hit that climb and he hit that last pitch, it was just like, "Ooh, see ya!" And I mean, well done to Louis Askey. Like I said, he's 24 years old. He's from Great Britain. and everything is like second place, second. And today, it's his first professional win, so we don't even got to have to clap him. Well done to the young man. So we're wondering if this is going to be the big. I mean, there are so many youngsters coming through and so many pro riders having first wins, and all of these riders having first wins. Some are gonna be like kids or young men that you gotta watch out for, because yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Got some Beanie news. I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna just do another video, but we got some Beanie news, so I'm gonna bring that to you later in the next video. Um, and what else? What else? Oh, made some bread today. Bread came out good, man. Came out good. I think I put a little bit too much. I think it has too much yeast in it or something. There's a taste in this. I gotta figure out what that taste is. But the breads came out okay, so I'm figuring it out. But anyway, this has been Initially We Say with your Lakes Media. And if you did pass by, if you hit the like button, I definitely appreciate you. And you know, that's what you gotta do. Just hit the like button, man. Show some love. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show some love. And then we will be back here tomorrow with stage 6 of tomorrow's a flat stage for the ladies. So you should see a sprint unless a breakaway gets away. I'm not sure if the breakaway will stick tomorrow, but it should be a sprint stage. Let's just pull up the stage for tomorrow and see what the stage looks like for tomorrow for mañana. So 2 stages left of the Volta España Femenina, and tomorrow's stage is looking pretty flat. So it's really flat, and then it's not until like the last looks like 20K or so where it starts to roll a little bit, like it's got like a long drag, then dips down, then like looks like a steep little climb that they got to do twice plateau, and then it drops down, and it looks like it's going to be it's going to be a pretty straightforward race for the first part of the first 2/3 of the race. Then towards the end, it's going to get tough. But we're going to look forward to that tomorrow and see what happens tomorrow and who's going to take the win tomorrow. I can't even call it tomorrow. Will Demi get the win tomorrow? Will Misha Bradwell from SD Works be able to get another win? Who's going to be able to come to the front tomorrow? And no one's challenging Demi for the green jersey. That's Demi's jersey. She has so many points. She's so far ahead. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Who's going to be able to come to the front and challenge Demi Vollering? Not necessarily for the green jersey, but for the win. Alrighty, talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So it's coming to you just a little bit earlier. And I thank you for tuning in. And if you did hit the like button, I definitely appreciate you. All right, and see you on the next one.